it's Gordon Bryan here from thegreatgordino.com, and in this video I'm taking a look at another one of my quote images and the point I make in it. And for this time around, the image and the quote I'm looking at is this one. The bridge between your dreams and reality is action. Now, I took that picture down at Aylesford in the southeast corner of Britain here, and it's sort of like a classic picture postcard type photo. You might call it a chocolate box type photo. Chocolates. Chocolates. But it's a nice picture postcard chocolate box type cover, notwithstanding the fact that to take that picture you have to stand on a normal road bridge with cars racing by and giving you the odd toot as you stand there taking photos. So it might be a bit of a clunky analogy, but it's an important point I'm making about your dreams being on one side of the bridge and the reality being on the other. What's going to bridge that gap? And it's action. So if I'm going to look a little bit deeper at the point, if action is going to bridge that gap, why don't we all take action all the time and just get to the other side of the bridge so that we're all happy, everything's great, super great, smashing, wonderful? Why is that not the case? Well, the reason it's not the case is because instead of taking action, people think that they can just wish their dreams into reality. A second reason is that people think that they can just visualize their dream into reality. The third reason is that people think that they should just blame others for it not being their reality. Wishing is not going to make your dreams come true, I'm afraid. Thinking is great. Wishing tends to it's a quite descriptive word because it tends to imply that it's oh yeah, it would be nice if, oh yeah, that would be great, brackets, but it's not going to happen, close brackets, because it's just a wish, it's just a dream. In order for it to happen, we would have the need for a genie to arrive to grant us 3 wishes. In an ideal world, yes, it would happen, but in the real world, no, it's not going to happen, so I'm just going to wish that it will happen. What that does is it maintains the position that it's not going to happen. But it just doesn't have to be like that, because if we set intention, if we define our goals, then we're on the progress, we're on that learning curve towards moving towards it. Now, when it comes to visualization, people often dismiss the whole self-improvement, goal achievement, personal development field because of this idea of visualization. Because they think that people in that field, they might think that I think it. They might think that I'm saying, oh, if we just visualize our dreams, they will become reality. And clearly that's not the case. And if people do visualize their dreams as much as they can, really hard, they visualize it really hard, but it still doesn't happen, then they dismiss the whole personal development, self-improvement, goal achievement field because it doesn't work. Well, hang on. I've never said that your goals will happen just because you visualize it. And actually, well, I can't say that all people in the personal development field don't say that, because some people in the field do say that. And then they're going into concepts about the universal consciousness or spirituality. These things will come to you just because you visualize it. I don't agree with it. I've never said it. But visualization is part of the process. And it moves on from defining your goal, because once you've defined your goal, define it sharply and precisely, and then define it more sharply and more precisely, and then again more sharply, more precisely, so that you can say with laser crystal sharpness to yourself and to anyone else what that goal actually is. Once you've done that, which is the first step of the process, you then need to move on to visualizing it. And it's not the same as defining it, because visualizing it is more to do with why you want that goal, how it will make you feel, what that will bring to the real, genuine, authentic you. Now that's not airy-fairy stuff. That's a key fundamental why is that our why level question. Because if we get that in place, when we hit obstacles, barriers, bridges on the path, we're going to be more prepared to take on those obstacles, barriers, to take the action to cross that bridge, once we've got our why fundamental questions right about how we're going to feel when we get to that goal and why we're doing it in the first place. So blaming others for our reality, our dreams not being reality, that's not going to cut it, is it? Blaming our family, our friends, our circumstances, our background, our work colleagues, the government, society, blaming all of that. Well, those other factors are part of the equation, definitely. But many people have achieved many great, wonderful things despite those factors. So to just blame those factors, what that does is it's shirking responsibility. That means you're not taking personal responsibility for your own actions, because you find it easier just to blame other people, and you're using that as an excuse because you might be scared of taking the action, of what it might involve. So here's a good excuse: just blame someone or something else. No. Take responsibility. Define your goal, visualize your goal, find out how to do it if you don't know how, and then take action. It might not be easy. You might be scared. As it happens, one of the best ways of getting rid of that fear is to take action, because most of the fear is just based on we don't know. And of course, if we take action, then we move from we don't know to yes, we do know. Now, taking action, this is strange from a personal development coach to say, isn't always going to guarantee success. You won't 100% be guaranteed to achieve your dreams just because you've taken action. That would be a nonsense to say that, and it's a disservice to say that you're always guaranteed to succeed 100% of the time. No, you're not. You might fail. Even if you do fail though, you won't ever be one of those people that look back and wonder what if they'd actually taken action towards their dreams. What if I hadn't blamed other people? What if I had set that goal and acted with intention? What if? So many people look back as part of this what if crowd, and their dreams, their chances, those moments, those adventures, that's all gone to them because the time's passed. Time will pass whether you take action or not. Your life will be lived, whether you live it with intention or whether you live it just buffeted by circumstances and the agendas of others. So if you take action, fail or not, you won't be in that what if group, because you'll be able to look back and say, well, I know because I took action. So the bridge between your dreams and reality is not wishing, it's not hoping, it's not some sort of visualization, and it certainly isn't blaming it on others. It's setting your goal, defining your goal, visualizing your goal, find out how others have got there, find out what steps you would need to take, and then taking action. So, hope you enjoy that message. If you do enjoy that message, let me know. Leave a comment below wherever you happen to be seeing this video. pop over and see me at the blog, thegreggordino.com. And while you're there, you can get my full 8-step goal achievement formula. That's a free video series, and it covers the formula that I've used for over 30 years to go on some adventures and to get some things done and to attempt to live life in line with the real authentic me. It worked for me, it works for others, and it'll work for you too. So it's a free video series. You can get that over at the blog, thegreggordino.com. Pop over and see me at Facebook. Facebook.com/thegreggordino is my personal profile, and then there's my pages there, Facebook.com/thegreggordino newsletter and Facebook.com/your life transforming. So it's Gordon Bryan signing off for now, enjoying standing on bridges, taking a picture of other bridges. If I've got a dream, I try and bridge the gap between my dream and reality by taking action. Make sure you're doing the same thing too, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon.